Super Bowl.
Greatest comeback in Super Bowl history.
Their 6th Super Bowl title.
Tom Brady's the GOAT. He's the best that ever played this game. I'm not going to be Tom Brady, so I'm just going to try to be Drake May.
Drake May.
He has all the skills.
Drake May, what a play! Wow! Drake May leading this team.
Drake May has come of age.
Drake May, welcome to the winner's circle in the postseason.
The question then becomes, are we taking the Patriots that level of seriously? It's been a pretty good millennium to be a Boston sports fan, and the man seated to my right knows all about that. He is one of the biggest fans you will ever meet and one of the best guys you will ever meet. His new show is called Going Dutch, the great Denis Leary.
Yeah. I can't, guys, this is such a big thing for me to be sitting here on the show. I did the Mike and Mike show back in the day, but I watch this show almost every day. So this is like religiously, this is my favorite TV show.
Love
so
it.
I'm just saying, this is like being at the Golden Globes for me. Forget about the Oscars. This is my Oscars. Like this is, like I've never met Jeff Saturday. This is crazy. I met Dominique, and I know Schrager, I know you, but this is.
Yeah, we're the real action.
He was very
And by the way,
excited.
I have a report from the hallway, right? Because they had me do the little walk-in.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go to the bathroom without seeing Stephen A. Smith. He has a giant sign, full color. It's like it's 2 stories high when you come into the bathroom and come out of the bathroom, right? So I'm like, geez, can we get a bigger Stephen A. sign? And then I realized there's a Greenie picture out there, but it's covered by equipment. You can only get the top of his head.
True.
It's all facts.
It's 100%
It's Stephen A.'s world, and we just happen to be
That's
visiting.
exactly right. They put all of Stephen A.'s furniture in front of my picture.
Exactly.
That's a whole other discussion.
Pretty
All right, well, I
awesome.
want to get into your new show and everything else, but I will start by talking about the Patriots. I will actually be there Sunday. We're doing the whole pregame stuff for the Patriot game. You were saying when we were showing that montage, Drake May, just what a thrill this
To
has
me,
been.
shocker for me. Shocker, as we say in Boston. Because I just didn't. I love Vrabel. Loved him as a player. Obviously, he was paying attention to Belichick. I thought he was a great coach in Tennessee. So, you know, when Gerard Mayo went away, that was a terrible season. I thought we're in a big rebuild.
Yeah.
Right? We're like 3, 4, maybe 5 years. Didn't see Drake May being that good that fast.
Yeah.
So this is all gravy. Plus, I'm a little worried because I think our schedule was pretty easy this year in some regards. So this is, again, I can't even pick a winner for the playoffs this year. I don't know who it's going to be. It's a toss-up,
I like
right?
it.
Complete toss-up.
Yeah.
So
I would say this.
and can I just say another great thing?
Yeah.
How great was last weekend, 2 college playoff games,
Yep.
and then all those NFL games, and nobody's mentioned the Cowboys in over 2 weeks.
There we go.
Fantastic.
We'll sneak them
The only thing that annoys me, sometimes I want to drive down here and go, guys, stop talking about the Cowboys. They suck. Whatever.
I love it. I love it. I would say this with the Patriots, like because you talked about the gravy. This is not the normal approach to
Jeff,
Patriot fans.
No.
He's lying, Jeff. As soon as that game starts, he's going to want to win. If they lose, talk about gravy.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Exactly.
Oh, damn gravy.
I'm not denying
gravy. He's an actor.
I got you.
That's an actor.
You know what? That's a great point.
He's an actor.
That's a great point.
I'm not denying that I'm going to be basically pacing and giving the finger to the screen quite often during the game. But I mean, no, I will be out of my mind.
Yeah.
I will be out of my mind.
That's more like it. That's more like some honesty.
No, listen,
When you
you
see
have
them
to,
Texas boys.
You have to understand, if it's a Boston team in any sport, like Saturday was great. I was in L.A. My day started with a 10 a.m. Bruins game that was on ABC. It's like, and then all day football.
Yeah.
All weekend football. That was great. But I will be swearing and cursing and throwing things. Yes.
The recent memory, we're just showing all those things there. I mean, Brady, you go back as far as I go back. Bird, like who are if right now, if on your final day, the Boston athletes you'll be talking about and you'll be thinking about in your final days. Brady, obviously, one of them. Who else?
Bobby Orr. Bill Russell. I mean, you're not going to get much more iconic than those two guys, right? This is a selfish one. Carl Yastrzemski, Jim Rice, those guys from the 70s from the Red Sox I love. Big Papi. I mean, are you kidding me? Yeah. I mean, and Kevin Garnett. I mean, I love Larry Bird.
Yeah.
But and Larry was a great player. Those guys were just Big Papi, clutch. Bobby Orr, clutch. Bill Russell. Nobody's ever going to do what Bill Russell did, not just in basketball, but in terms of his life, in terms of civil rights and his activity and his politics. Amazing.
Yeah. I mean, Traeger, you were asking him about the one legendary sports movie that he's known for.
I said, you know, we all talk about The Sandlot. Like, do you have memories of making The Sandlot?
Yes, very, very present because It was the first movie I made. I had done a movie before I got famous, but I wasn't in it because I was famous. Then I got famous, and that movie hadn't come out yet. So the first acting role I got offered after I got famous was Sandlot.
Did you ever think it would still be a movie that kids today are watching?
When I read it, I'm a huge baseball and sports fan movie guy. So I was like, I can't believe I get to do a baseball movie. So selfishly, I wanted to do it for that reason. But also, I didn't know anything about the movies. But when I was reading, I was like, hey, if this thing clicked, it had James Earl Jones in it, who's like, come on.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was amazing to meet him and work with him. My God. But I thought if it clicked because of the kids, it might have a chance, But the reason I remember it so much is because every time we had to do a take, we had to find the kids or my son, because there was like a bunch of them and they were kids.
Yeah.
They didn't really, they were making a movie, but they were really going through puberty. Yeah. And I was telling you guys, like Benny the Jet, we could never find him because he was making out with my son's sister, who was also his age. He was slightly older, so it was like, where are they? Go out in the woods and look for them. And they were out in the woods.
That's where they were.
Bring them back in.
Bring them back in.
Watching football all weekend, we were all seeing all the promos for the new show, Going Dutch, with you and Taylor Mishiak, who I love.
Yes.
And you have that very funny line about how there are worse fathers that you could be. Who could be a worse father?
Yep. I said to her, this was an improv, by the way, because there was a great scene that was written about me defending my bad dadship. And so I didn't tell her, and I said, listen, worst dads than me. And she's like, who? And I was like, Stalin, Bing Crosby, and Marvin Gaye's dad shot. And then she improved, so you're the fourth worst dad. So she's
Tell us
great.
about the show.
It's a great show. It's based on a real army base that's now closed that was in the Netherlands, where prostitution and drugs are legal, and there's a black market for almost everything. And so that base got closed down because of those reasons. But all that base did was laundry for the other bases, the 32 naval bases, and make cheese. So we based it on that. So my base, I'm a famously decorated war hero colonel who mouthed off on a body cam about the Secretary of Defense and everybody else, and got demoted. And as punishment, they put me on a base that does laundry and makes cheese, where my estranged daughter is, who I never saw when she was growing up. And that's Taylor Mishiak, who's going to be a huge star.
Season 2 premieres tomorrow on Fox, available the next day on Hulu. Patriots win Sunday or no?
Patriots win and go to the Super Bowl and win again.
Oh, let's go.
And Drake May does a Pizza Hut ad. What do you think of that?
Get him. And he really eats pizza. Let's get that
That's
going.
right.
I never
Tom
thought
Brady,
about that.
legendarily, a very strict diet. The Pizza Hut company.
Listen, you're never going to hear a bad word about Tom Brady from me, because Tom Brady did everything and more that we asked of him. Also, very classy guy, and also he's turning into a pretty good announcer.
Yes,
man.
absolutely.
It's crazy.
He is.
So
Absolutely.
I watched that Pizza Hut ad. I'm like, God damn it, he's actually not a bad actor. There's nothing he can't do. It's unbelievable. He could probably start for the Steelers at quarterback.
No doubt. There's no
You're the best.
doubt.
Thank you.
Hey
Dennis.
guys, thank
Great
you,
to
man.
see you.
This is my